Welcome back everyone to my Terran Resurgence Galactic Civilizations 3 Let's Play. I believe this is going to be the last video of this Let's Play and also the last turn of this Let's Play as well. I think I can achieve victory by the end of this turn, but for that to happen a number of things have to go well. I have to do things correctly. So, first things first, I want to achieve a diplomatic victory. And I've actually allied with the Iconians recently. You can see the deal I did with them here. So, for the alliance, I gave them open borders, free trade agreement, a bit of money, and in exchange I actually got a couple of techs in addition to the alliance. Hyper warp waves and warp field focus, which I don't really need either of those really because I'm going to win the game this turn hopefully. Was actually researching that. Sadly, it doesn't come into effect until next turn, which, as I mentioned, hopefully the game will be over by then. There's a graphic bug with that as well, which can happen sometimes. That isn't going to help this turn either. But I do have a lot of transports which I've made recently. In fact, I now have 16 transports, and they're going to be obviously crucial. Because I'm not going to be able to get an alliance with the Snathi, of course. I've been at war with them for a number of turns. I need to wipe them out. So, I've actually got 16 transport built. I think I built about 6 this turn. So if I press that, we should be able to find them down here. Now, I've moved some into positions already this time. I haven't done it with all of them. I figured out that I might be able to invade with about 12 or 13 of my transports this turn. There's one over here which might be a bit too far away to get over there, but I'm hoping it's in range. There's one over there, and one down there which won't be in range, but all of my other 12 transports I believe I can invade a planet with. If I actually strip the defences of the planets, and that's something I need to do shortly. There's a precursor anomaly up here, so I'm going to grab that first. I've moved this Reaper ship up there. So let's get that. I'll just do a quick battle. So if it's a movement bonus, which would probably be the best thing, I'm not sure that would work this turn, but we've got extra morale and extra money. Money is going to be important for the invasions, and I've got more than enough. So that's done. Which wasn't crucial to winning the game at all, but would be nice if I got a bonus. I might as well kill that fleet as well. I brought this fleet towards it. That's not important either. Let's get to something which is important though, which is taking the defences off Snathi Prime. So this fleet, I put a Reaper into it last turn. Let's destroy this constructor which they've moved in the way. And move this up to here. So we've got 13 movement, more than enough. Let's attack the shipyard. I think this is pretty much the biggest fleet I've attacked that the Snathi have had. The Drengen actually probably had better forces than the Snathi, or at least grouped them up better. Sure they had a better fleet than that. Let's view the battle. Okay. They really don't stand a chance at this stage. So I think all of their combat ships just got wiped out, killing off their transports, and they got the shipyard which come to range in a bit. That one's actually in range already of that. And it's dead. Okay, so that's one battle, but that didn't really matter. Killing the defenders on Snathi Prime is what really matters here, so let's do that. They have 9 ships defending. Do a few battles there as well. Okay, so coming to range of the assault fighters first. They took one down, but then they have to target the escort, and there's no way they're going to kill that. The Reaper can just wreck them. Okay, so that defense fleet is destroyed. So I can invade Snaffy Prime. Now Snaffy Prime has 48 billion. I'm hoping that I can use one transport per planet. If I can't, then that's going to potentially cause issues and I might not be able to win in one turn. I'm going to find out if I can a bit later on. But I've got a Reaper up here, which I moved up from around there last turn. Let's take off the defenders of this planet here. Quick battle. I think the only planets that have defense now are those two there. I've stripped all of those of defenses before. This fleet have been moved up. Let's actually use it to attack Snaffy. Okay. Which movement has it got? 12. Let's bring that down to there. Frame rate just died. Okay, hopefully my frame rate's gonna be okay. Let's start attacking these ships again. This week my hard drive, which I normally record onto, has died, so it means I'm having to record onto the hard drive that I have my operating system on and also the game files, and yeah, it's causing a few issues currently. Frame rate, it seems to be. Right, let's move that over here. How much movement has that got left? 33 is more than enough. Right, let's destroy that. Okay. And quick battle that. Let's take out the defenses on these planets. There's 4 ships there. They actually have beam attack, so you know what? Let's see how it does against these. Really well, that looks. That one has 6. Right, so that's going to be a bit more of a threat. You know what? I'll bring the bigger fleet up to deal with that, perhaps. So, quick bats. Well, it's a few bow. It's a nice flyby there. If it wasn't spoiled, the frame rate died. And they're dead. Okay. Let's take out the freighter. Battle there. And yeah, I think I'll use 4. You know what, let's group them together. Use them to take out them. I will view that one as well. So I believe that is the last of any defenders on any snappy planets. So let's take off the Reaper if I can find it on here. Check ship. And there's a ship over there which I might as well go and kill while we're over here. Right. So there's the odd ship or 2 over there. I grouped up my old what they call it, I can't even remember now. Intrepid fleet at some point there. So I think at this point I can basically invade now. And I should start things rolling, I think, here. So there's this transport here. This is the most furthest away transport that might be able to get in range of a planet. So I'm going to start off with this one. This planet nearby doesn't have much population. I'm going to take it all off there though. Okay, let's just move on to there. So this is the really outside shot here. There's 5 billion I can stick on that. I'd like to get another billion, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So let's move this to the nearest planet, which is there, and I think it's going to be out range. I haven't checked this though. You know what? This might be close. I hope it's not 1 out or something now, but it could be. That's more than 1 out. Right, yeah, so that wasn't quite in range. So that didn't work out, and is my frame rate dying again? Yeah, slightly. Right, let's try and attack Snappy Prime next. There's a transport down here which I believe I should be able to get towards there. So what I'm going to do is move that one out the way. Let's bring this transport up to here. Now this has a full complement of 6 billion troops on it. Now if I'm able to take Snappy Prime without any problems, I should be able to use 1 transport per planet in theory. I don't know if they've got any defense here or not. Let's try invading now. So information warfare would be 95%. Biological warfare will be 100%. They don't actually have any planetary defense. 48 billion population. Planetary defense is the best stat for defending by far. Alien defense shield in the main gives you that. Let's use biological warfare then. Victory. Okay, so we now have Snappy Prime, and wow, it's pretty amazing. So that's done. Now I need to figure this out pretty carefully. I have a transport up there, which I should probably use against that one, I think. That one was just out of range. So I think there's a transport there, and the next nearest one might be that there. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Let's use this one first then. Okay. So brilliant. Still got movement. 81%, 100%, 100%. This is the cheapest after conventional warfare, so I'm going to use that again. Victory. So Terminus is now ours. Right, so let's make sure of this now. That has 6 billion. Have I moved that? Is that closer to that or that? That's a good question. I think let's use this one first of all. So this has 6 billion. Okay, see how much movement we got left by the end of this. Let's move up to there. Do the one furthest away. So I got 17. Was that within 17 of that? Probably was. I think it was. Okay, let's invade this planet. So 29.8 billion population. Conventional warfare 100%. Biological warfare. Victory. So that is Belu. Nice wealth world there. Okay. So let's try this transport for that world then, I think, rather than that world. It's all going very well so far. Perfect, basically. So let's bring that to there. Do I have enough movement? Is a big question here. If I don't, I think I can still do this turn, but right, that was pretty close. We got 5 Yeah, but this makes it a lot easier. So we've got 5 movement left. Let's attack this planet. So do biological again. Victory. So that's 4 planets taken. Now the Snaffy have these 5 planets. So I should probably do the transports again, which are the most furthest away. So where are those? That's been moved. This transport doesn't actually have a full complement of population on it, so I'm going to bring this over to Dorval. How much population has it got? 3.5. So I'm going to grab 1 billion extra off that. So put that there. I think I'll destroy that constructor as well while I notice it. Let's do a quick battle there. Okay, so I'm going to bring this transport to that planet there. Now it should be in range. Okay. Right. And it has a population of 37.8 billion. Does it have any defenses? No, it doesn't, so it should be easy to take in theory. 100% victory. So that is Lyara. Very good manufacturing world. So they have 4 planets left. I have a transport there with 6 billion. I have a transport there with 6 billion. I have a transport there with 6 billion. That one I haven't actually loaded up. So that's 3... 2. Actually, I have 4 there with all enough population on to do this. So let's bring that one to here. So this is tier 4 and 35.5 billion. There's no way to know which one has planetary defense or not. I would probably attack the one that had planetary defense first if I knew, but I don't. Let's do biological warfare there. Victory. Okay. This transport then, let's bring that to here. Okay. And maybe some of them. No, it didn't actually. Thought for a second I had some planetary defense. Let's do biological warfare there. Victory. Now there was another one here, wasn't there? Yes. Okay, let's bring that to there. That one can go to there. Oh shit, did I have enough movement? Yes, I did. Right, a few. 25 there. Let's attack tier 3. Biological warfare. Victory. And all of a sudden, Great Snaffy Empire is pretty much no more. So I think to wipe out an empire, you have to wipe out all the planets, all the colony ships and all the transports, I think. And I assume I've done that if I take this planet, but there's only one way to find out really. Right, let's take this then, hopefully. So, information warfare, biological warfare, victory. The Snaffy Revenge have been destroyed. That actually came quicker than I thought it was going to come. I thought I'd have to end the turn there. We've actually won the game, victory. And with the stroke of a pen, peace was finally at hand, a peace that would last, for it had been laid on a foundation of mutual trust and respect. With their minds and resources no longer wasted on the unending thirst for war, A new golden age of prosperity soon descends upon your people and its allies. And we've scored a massive meta score, or just score, of 56. Which, yeah, great. Probably another bug to add to the list for Stardock. I think that's always been bugged though. I can't believe that winning like in that fashion on Godlike, you know, deserves a score of 36. So before I wrap this up, let's check out the summary and ranking and timeline, I guess. So let's have a look at our details here. Most powerful opponent, most powerful ally, most profitable trade partner. So it didn't even count the Iconians, which it should have done. But yeah, we only allied with them this turn. Most powerful planet, Infernum, of course. Most influential planet, most powerful ship, the Reaper. Most powerful starbase. All my starbases were pretty much the same. I didn't stick any defenses on any of them. It's a waste of modules unless you really need it. And if you really need it, then you've probably got weak ships, weak fleets, which isn't good for you. So favorite ship. Looks like I built that constructor type the most. Various weapons, Durantium resource, dominant ideology, most expensive traits, most expensive tech. And the AI factions pretty much didn't have a clue what they were doing probably, so the stats are probably all very strange. Ranking, we were top by the end of the game, I believe, in overall faction power. Yeah, we see it just went above the Iconians recently. Military power I'd shot up recently, and in most of the things on here I'm pretty much top by the end, or nearly top. So that concludes this Let's Play. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be another Gal Civ 3 Let's Play on a channel pretty soon, I'm hoping. The first expansion for Gal Civ 3 comes out on the 18th of February 2016, and Stardock have actually been kind enough to supply me with a Steam code, so I'm going to check that out now. Actually, I haven't had a chance to yet. Sadly, I can't show you it yet though, because I believe there's an embargo, so you're just going to have to wait until around the 18th of February when I believe I can start to show you the expansion. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to record actually by then, but as you may have noticed or seen in this video, I had a few recording issues with the frame rate dropping, my hard drive going kaput recently. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be able to do about that, because I can't really afford to replace it at the moment, so I could really do with more people becoming patrons of mine, frankly, so more income's coming in. So please check out my Patreon page. If you do decide to become my patron, that would massively help out. Even the smallest donations or even one-off donations will be a great help to me. Yeah, replacing a 3 terabyte hard drive is a bit expensive for me at the moment, which is what I used to record on. But anyway, if you want to see more content like this, you may want to consider subscribing to the channel. There's plenty more content that I hope you will check out as well. Have a look at the homepage, see if there's something else you're interested in. There's tons more 4X games that I've done Let's Plays for, and plenty of guide videos as well. And if you enjoyed this Let's Play, I hope you check out the upcoming Let's Play, and I'm hoping to put it on channel as well. I could go into a lot of details at the end of this video about how dodgy the AI is and how it allowed me to win the game, but I think I'll save that until the next Let's Play. We'll be able to see what the effects of the 1.6 patch have had on the game, if the AI has been improved, which is supposed to be had improvements done to it in the 1.6 patch, and we'll get to see the Mercenary expansion as well, hopefully. Right, so that's the end of this Let's Play. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.